Good afternoon. My name is Julian Brinkley, and today I'm going to be demonstrating my conference submission system. This is a .NET MVC application deployed to the Windows Azure cloud service. Um, to speed things up, I've already created about 30 user accounts, so I'm not going to go through the account creation process. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to cover the core functionality, and I'm going to start by creating a conference. So let's first log in as a user with administrative privileges. Alright, this takes us to a generic start screen. This menu is based on the user's roles. So this user has administrative, author, and conference chair roles. Matthew. So we already have some conferences already created within the system, but we're going to go ahead and create a new conference. And let's call this the 6th International Conference on Human-Computer Interaction. And I already have a conference chair in mind. And we're going to set the cost at $750. We're going to go ahead and put this conference in December. Let's see. I'm going to run this from December 2nd to December the 16th. It's going to make this a little bit longer. Okay, and we're going to set our submission due date at July the 5th. And this conference is going to take place at 2615 Easy Street in Chesapeake, Virginia. And Virginia is, of course, in the United States. So, we have client-side validation enabled, but everything was accurate, so there were no issues there. And here we go. Let's go ahead and view the details. All right, Diana Kruger, conference chair. Everything looks fine. So we're going to go back. And we don't need to actually edit anything. So let's go ahead and log out. Now we're going to log back in as the conference's chair, because we need to go ahead and assign some reviewers to the conference so we can go ahead and start accepting submissions. So we go back to our generic start screen. Notice that due to the user's roles, we only have conference chair access. And here we are with the conference that we just created. Here's some other conferences where Ms. Kruger is serving as the conference chair. So let's go ahead and add some reviewers to our reviewer pool. And the way the system is structured, we're basically assuming a blind review process. So reviewers are basically assigned from the reviewer pool at random. So once we do this and a user actually submits a manuscript for review, 3 reviewers will be automatically assigned to that submission. Okay, so we see we have a reviewer pool. We now have 6 people. So let's go ahead and log out. And at this point, I'm going to go ahead and pause briefly and set up a new submission. Okay, so I have logged back in as an author, and I've gone ahead and set up a new submission to the 6th International Conference on HCI conference we just created, developing an accessible conference submission system. So let's go ahead and create this. We're also going to upload our first actual paper. So Let's call this our first paper. And I'm going to select one of mine. And we're going to go ahead and upload that. So we can upload an additional submission, but let's go ahead and make sure that the paper was uploaded fine, and there we go. So let's go ahead and select that and submit it. We're going to go ahead and be rash and not submit another version. Okay, so here we are, status submitted. This author also has a couple of additional papers that have already been accepted. So we're going to go ahead and log out. And at this point, I'm going to pause once more and go ahead and get the review process started. Okay, so of the 3 reviews, I have already gone in and completed 2. So I'm going to go in and complete the final review now. Back to our generic start screen. So let's download the paper. I'm the fastest reader in history, so I reviewed it. I think it's great. Now I'm going to go ahead and write my review. Let's say, it's a great paper. Strong accept. Going to paste in some stock text, some lorem ipsum. Go ahead and complete the review. Go ahead and submit it. Now it's gone. It's the only thing I've been assigned to review as Peter. So I'm going to go ahead and log out. So all reviews should be completed at this point. So I'm going to go ahead and log in as the conference chair. All right. So we have 1 total submission, and we have 1 submission where the reviews have been completed. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and download the paper. I'm going to review it for myself. All right, and now I'm going to go ahead and make the final decision. Okay, everybody seems to be of the opinion that it's a pretty good paper. So we're going to go ahead and accept it. All right, so now we have 1 accepted paper. All right, so let's go ahead and log back in as our author. Okay, so we now have 3 submissions with decisions. So let's go ahead and review these comments. Okay, great news, great paper, it was accepted. All right, and what we're going to want to do now is submit our camera ready version. So let's go ahead and upload a camera ready version. Okie dokie, and while that's doing that, go down here. Is there anything else left to change? Let's say I want to, let's leave the title the same. Okay, let's go ahead and select that. Go ahead and submit this. And once that's complete, we should have the ability to go ahead and pay for our conference attendance. $750, which was the original cost of the conference that we set up. So and let's just make up a card number, since this is not actually connected to a real system. All right, and if all goes as planned, this will be approved. Okay, payment has been successfully processed. So we go back, should just be in camera ready status. So we're going to go ahead and log out, and that is it. Now I'm going to talk about the system architecture.